So now let's discuss the interface, which I know I should have started with it, but we'll do it now, I guess. So by default, the interface will not look like this. These panels will be arranged differently. But I will explain each panel here. So let's start with the scene. This is where you see the objects that are in your scene. In this case, this is a 2D game. This is the world space, but this applies to 3D as well. If you have a 3D project, you can see the object inside this panel, the scene. You can click on objects and select them in the scene, and you can move them around with the tools here. And if you right click, you can actually move around in here. And if you select an object, you have options like moving on a certain axis like that, or rotating it inside here. You have some tools here in this bar on the left side. You have the resize tool as well. And you see that there are some symbols in here. There are some symbols. So sometimes you don't want to see that. So here gizmos, here are the gizmos. This will close. If you just click on this, will close all gizmos. That's what these are called. So if you click on it, this will disable everything, but you might want to disable certain stuff. So you can click on the arrows here and select whatever stuff from the interface that you don't want to see. You can disable it from here. And here you have, this is useful for 3D. You have 2D mode and 3D mode. So you can click to view from 3D or from 2D. And another thing very important, you can, I think, let me see once. There is this settings here, but I'm not sure what it is. Once. Yeah, never mind. I guess that's it for the scene panel. There are other options here as well, but I won't go into that. The game panel, the one below here, below the scene, this is where you simulate your game. You can actually double click on the game panel here and make it full screen. You can also decide here a resolution for the game. So you can simulate the game in different resolutions. You have some by default here, but you can create your own by clicking plus here. And you can give it a label and a resolution, so you can have your own custom resolutions. The scale, that will just zoom in and out. And if you press play, here you can simulate the game. As you can see, in this case, we just have this guy here that stays on the platform. So that's the game panel. You simulate the game there. I just have to delete this from the script because it is giving an error. So let's see what else. The inspector. But actually, let me talk about the hierarchy first. So you see here the hierarchy panel. There is the name of the scene here, sample scene. That's the name of the scene. If you want to change it, you have to go in the project file, whatever it is, and just click it twice and rename it to whatever you like. And inside of the hierarchy, you have all the objects in the scene. Now, all games have a camera of some sort. In this case, it's orthographic, meaning it's for 2D games. Perspective means it's a 3D camera. So you have options for the camera. Yes, so you have the objects that are present in the scene, and in the inspector you can see the selected objects and its properties. So you have the components, and each component has some properties. So that's the inspector. Let's see what else. We have the we have the console here next to the hierarchy. This is where you see errors and where you can debug your own code, and that means you just display messages by code. So you can display messages in your code here in the console to debug your game. You have the package manager. So you go to Window, Package Manager, and in here you have your assets from the Unity asset store. So let me actually demonstrate that. Let me go to the Unity asset store. Um, so by default you don't have any liked assets. So you have to, let's go here to environments, for example. Okay, let's search for a free asset. Let's say I want this, actually not that one, let me select another one. Okay, so let's say I want to import this to my game. So the first thing is I add it to my liked assets. So I click add to assets, and this will add it to my liked assets. And now you have two options. One is you go to the package manager and search for it. But if you want to, you can click this here, open in Unity. Click OK, and this will select it automatically, and you can download it. And then let's download it. Okay, so first you have to download it, the asset, and then you have to import it to your project. This will show you a list of all the files inside that package. Click import, and now you have it in your project folder. So you see I have a bunch of assets here, but sometimes you might want to add something from Unity. So some Unity features, like for example Pro Builder. Wait, what is that? Pro. Oh, my bad. Here. So you have to go to Unity registry here and Pro Builder, for example, or Recorder. Okay, I recommend this if you want to record gameplay. You should use this here, the Recorder. You should install it and use it. So you can download Unity features as well from here. So that's the package manager. Let's see, we have the project settings. Project settings here. So edit project settings. Let's see, what do we have here? We have physics settings. You can disable interaction between certain physics there, so disable or enable. We have something that sometimes is necessary, which is a script execution order. So in here you can decide if which script should run first. Okay, so you can play the scripts in a certain order here. These are the most important. This is for graphics quality. Sometimes in 3D might be useful. I guess that's everything for this. Let's see. We have the build settings, so file, build profiles. In Unity, you can you can build the game for different platforms. Okay, so you can have the game coded and then build it from different platforms, so you can play it on different platforms. By default, it's Windows, but you see you have Linux, Android, iOS, web. That means, for example, you might want to upload your game to itch.com. You should use the web here. Okay. But before you build your game, you must make sure that you have all your scenes, or the scenes that are necessary, in this scene list here. So, the important thing about this is the scene with index 0 is the scene that is played when you start the game. So the first one in this list will be the scene that is played when you start the game. So that's how you build your game. Let's see, sometimes you might want to use a different code editor, and to do that you go here in the preferences and where is it? external tools here, and you can select another video editor, not video, code editor. So I use Visual Studio, but you can use Visual Code here if you want. And I guess that's it about the interface. You have for 3D. There are other panels as well, uh, but this is the most important stuff. And I guess that's it for the interface.